there's some people out there saying that I've fallen off. I'm here to actually prove you wrong. No, I'm joking. There's no one saying that. So here's the reality and the fact of the matter. I'm going to talk a bit about the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon show. Daryl Dixon is my favorite character. That's already a contentious, subject. But I'm going to skip over that. We're just going to talk about the show. The show itself is spun really well. It's one of the better Walking Dead spin-offs, let's call it. It's, I would say, a continuation more than anything for the Walking Dead epics if you're looking at it. But in reality, you could probably just watch up to season 4, call it a day there from the original ones. Then skip on to like the Daryl ones, the Dead City. I could talk about all those ones if you guys want in the full detail. It's honestly good watches, but the ones who leave me with a bittersweet feeling. I believe the better ones are the short ones. The submarine one is the better aspect of all. Everything in short bursts when it comes to Walking Dead is actually very succinct, obviously, and yeah, kept without distaste. Tasteful. Wow. The word I'm looking for. There's this whole issue where Daryl he has found himself in a locale that isn't familiar to him, despite his crusade in America in the regular Walking Dead show. There's this familiarity at minimum with the folk of your land. There's a lot of camaraderie, one would say, and hope for, believe that would happen in the post-apocalyptic world. That's what drew me to watch The Walking Dead in the beginning. The entire situation that, well, it's been a while since I watched that. Rick Grimes and his family has gone through. Yeah, there's a essence of a different land. A lot of the folk are talking in another language. Can I say the word language? Is that all right? As everyone's speaking French, there's this disconnection between Daryl and the people. There's gears that are grinding. Effectively, he gets into a lot of trouble and isn't there on purpose. What threw me off from the show is that he isn't there on purpose, and they sort of play it off in the beginning as if he chose this, and it really pissed me off. And I'm sure, I guarantee you, there's 10,000 people that put on the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon show, and they saw that they didn't immediately explain how he got to France, so it felt like a 100% betrayal. But as this was a situation where he was not at fault, not his choice, and he kept attempting to return home, but to reach those distances without the proper equipment is a deadly procedure. As he was traveled through the ocean of the Pacific or Atlantic, whichever one is closest, or I guess in between America and France. So it's sort of like it sort of kept hidden. When we just wanted to be kept a buck, 100%. When it comes to what's Daryl's situation, he's sort of like our guy. I kind of felt like, and they were trying to pull the wool. I understand like the whole tense nature of a show, trying to draw some suspense. Yeah, like I get that. There's no need. We're already dealing with zombies. If you draw up a good story, which it is an amazing story, I suggest you watch it. I don't want to say any more other than right now, the spoilers part. As he sort of just goes on to measure his prowess and be the alpha of France. He sort of takes over with an iron fist. Daryl Dixon, every situation he meets, he is a superhero 100%, knocking people out with face tattoos and guns, all the like. He has no equal. He is the John Wick of the Walking Dead universe. I've never seen John Wick, another contentious issue, but as I have at least seen the last 40 minutes of that movie, baby, I'll take a pass or get a pass, whatever. The point is, as Daryl sort of travels France, he gets into a situation where he's sort of watching over the individual a la L in The Last of Us, cannot be turned by the zombies. They're looking for a way to help them escape or find a correct spot for them. I don't know, that's sort of been ambiguous too. They're speaking a different language. It's sort of confusing. And then season 2 flips that on you. So he's been sort of like setting up this bit of a romance with the lady who wants to ensure that her nephew survives. And that's just a whole season of season 1. And then season 2 is they finally like start sparking up the romance, and the little kid just keeps getting into trouble. So season 1, the kid gets into trouble for every episode, and if not, it's the lady, his aunt, for like 2 of the episodes, and then they just keep flip-flopping, and that aspect works because we care. So cool, great, thanks. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, all the fun things. Like I like pressing buttons too. Hook me up. All right, anyways, yeah, bye.